11 high school football players have died since July of this year. Recent concussions and catastrophic injuries continue to threaten the future of the game.
Earlier this week, the U.S. Soccer Federation changed their rules for youth players to help prevent head injury. From Pee-wee to the pros, millions of athletes play football every year. Changes in equipment and tackling techniques attempt to keep players from getting hurt. Now Your Side's Jennifer De La Cruz investigates how safe is America's favorite sport.
It all starts at an early age. Young athletes take the field in one of the highest contact games in American sports. But as they get older, the hits get harder. Hit after hit, tackle after tackle, blunt blows to the head, and crashing to the ground. Safety continues to be a growing concern for parents and athletes on the gridiron.
It definitely brings up precautions in my head, and especially the way I hit and how I hit people. But I don't like to think about it because then it's going to reflect on the way I play. According
to the National Center for Catastrophic Sport Injury Research, of the 11 high school football deaths this year, 7 of them are directly related to football trauma.
A player gets laid out and the fans go crazy. They think it's wonderful. And when you get larger objects moving at a faster speed, the impact becomes greater. And it's that very impact that's created a concussion problem.
Earlier this month, a Kansas football player died after collapsing on the sidelines. 17-year-old Luke Sheen became brain dead and later died after scoring a touchdown during a game. Another player in California is suing his school district, claiming he may never recover from the serious brain injuries he suffered. According to the lawsuit, Trey Enlow attempted to stop playing after a hard hit. His assistant coach allegedly kept him in the game, and he was hit again. And in the pros, a new study shows 96% of former NFL players who donated their brains to science after death tested positive for a disease linked to concussions. Dr. Michael Badrodoja is a neurologist at the Center for Neurosciences here in Tucson. He says although the spotlight is recently shining on football, it's not necessarily more dangerous than other sports.
Going back in sooner than really what they should is certainly going to lead to possibly long-term consequences, and there's many of them.
Earlier this week, the United States Soccer Federation ruled heading illegal for kids 10 and under. In football, new regulations prohibit head-to-head contact and encourage heads-up tackling. That, along with evolving enhancements in equipment, are designed to help limit repeated head trauma. This is the newest generation helmet that is available. It's equipped with more efficient padding on the inside and better lines to help with impact. On the outside, it costs more than $400. Unfortunately, not all football programs can afford the latest technology. But even the perfect helmet can't guarantee an injury-free player.
Safety as a total factor of perfection is like a perfect football play. It's a dream. It's never going to happen.
Another preventative measure, athletic trainers on the sidelines.
When the trainer says no, it's no. There's no question. You move on to the next kid. And a lot of schools still don't have that kind of luxury. If you have a player who may be concussed and you expect them to voluntarily walk off the field in that situation, that's a tough thing for a kid to want to leave his teammates when the clock is ticking.
Advancements have been made in determining the severity of head injuries. More parents now have their kids take a baseline test before the start of the season. The test measures brain function and is administered to players again after they are believed to have suffered an injury.
Keeping kids restricted from practice and play until they're completely recovered is really, really important, and this is a vital step in that.
Researchers say increasing awareness and changing the culture of the game could help prevent future injuries. But whether or not new rules limiting contact will actually make a difference could take generations to find out. Jennifer De La Cruz, KGUN-9 on your side.